once a day that I would pray for you.
Hello, welcome to the European Leadership Forum. We are evangelical focused and we are here in the Expo, a time with a lot of ministries showing what they are doing. We are here with Pete Lupton. He's from Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
Sorry for my English, but okay. Tell us about your ministry and what are you doing?
Okay, so my ministry is to porn addicts, and our organization is called NePornu in Czech, and our main focus is to raise awareness of the dangers of pornography, and then offer also practical help to those who are struggling, and not only addicts, but also, for example, their partners, parents, church leaders, and other groups that are affected by porn.
Okay, how many times did you develop this kind of ministry?
It's been around since 2018, and it's a growing ministry. Since the beginning, we've had over 2,000 clients, and just over 600 last year in 2022.
You are more focused in people who is addicted, or you are focused on leadership that could prevent their churches? How is your approach?
Yeah, it's both. So when we are raising awareness, we are trying to educate not only leaders within the church, but we work also in secular environment a lot. So we do seminars at schools, we do prevention programs at schools, we do some interviews in media, so to raise awareness so that people would even start thinking about that pornography might be a problem, and through that maybe start realizing, okay, I have a problem and I should do something about it. So, but then of course we're trying also to work within churches and help churches to actually start talking about the problem as well, because it's been taboo in the church for a long time. But at the same time trying to educate leaders how to talk about the topic, how to open it, how to help people within the church, and how to approach it, especially from the point of grace, because it's very often lacking in the church.
Yeah. In our society, it's clear that there are a lot of people looking for pornography, addicted also, but you think that there is a consensus that this is something wrong or something that is out of our control, or is still like, oh, no problem, it's just something funny and there is no problem with that? What is you're looking at in your country, or maybe in your context?
I think a lot of experts start to realize it's a problem, and they start to talk about it. The World Health Organization has already said, yeah, it's a problem, and you can be diagnosed. They don't call it addiction, but they basically use behavioral disorder, compulsive behavioral disorder, and it's basically behavior addiction. So, and we can see this opinion is on the rise, but still scientists or experts will usually say something, and okay, well, it might be a problem for certain people, but in general, like, pornography itself is not bad, which from a secular point of view it's probably understandable. But when we work with people and we can see the rising number of people watching porn and becoming hooked on porn, we can see that it's becoming like a huge problem for a large portion of the population.
Yeah, one of the problems could be that people educate, his sex education can come from porn, and this could have an impact in their relationships.
Exactly. Porn, especially when it becomes addiction, it doesn't impact only your relationships, it impacts your health, it impacts even our society, how we view things, how we approach things. We live in a very over-sexualized civilization right now, and basically porn is teaching us that it's okay to take others as object of our lust, and to just satisfy yourself watching that, and you stop perceiving them as human beings with their own dignity, basically.
This is the European Leadership Forum. This is a place where a lot of evangelical people is here. Do you think that the gospel has a good answer to the porn question?
I think definitely, especially that it offers redemption and it offers grace. Because people hooked on porn, they very often struggle with the feelings of fear of being discovered, like what I'm doing in secret or how I behave, what am I actually inside of me, and at the same time strong feelings of shame, like I'm the bad person. And I think the message of grace from this perspective is not only necessary for the people outside the church, but also within the church.
Okay. Last question. You are working in Czech Republic. Do you have links with another ministry similar in other countries in Europe, or are you thinking about it?
We know about some countries in the West raising awareness in this area, but our approach is that we combine awareness with practical help, and now our goal is to expand, especially to Eastern Europe, where the awareness is low, people are not used to or are not able to pay for help, so we want to offer help for free there as well. So we're looking for potential partners in these countries that we can help train, to mentor, and to offer resources to, so that they can start the ministry in their country as well.
Okay, thank you very much for this time together and for sharing this important topic with us.
Thank you very much as well.